hair stuck in my ring and it's... Oh, did I get it? No, I didn't. I can't get on to get my tweezers because that'll annoy me. There, got it. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Let me just get this sorted. Make sure I've got it on. I've got it on top chat. Make sure it's on live chat. I've missed you all. I've really missed you all. I've been non-stop all week. And now we're going to have a nice time. Hold on a minute to shut all these tabs down. Got a million tabs up. I'm still on the dinosaur laptop. Still on it. But at least it was still on it. But at least it was still on it. There, volume is muted now. It's not as if I've done this like a lot. There's always something I bloody forget every time. Ashley, good morning, good afternoon from me. Jenny, lovely Jenny, good afternoon. Rosalind, good afternoon. I'm glad you've caught me. Do you know, it's absolutely chilly. My hands are cold. It's pants outside. Just want to see outside the window. I'll show you outside the window. Oh, well, that's just a picture of me. Right, look. There is a bit of blue sky there, which I'm hopeful for. But it's been absolutely freezing. Things are falling. Everything's falling now. It's been absolutely freezing cold. I had my heating on this morning. I've never had my heating on in July, ever. First time this year. Oh, Jenny, it's all been happening this week. Things have all been happening. I don't even know where to begin. Do you know that? I don't even know where to begin. It's just so much. Just so much. Am I too low down? I don't know if I'm too low down. If it's... I don't know. There's something up. I'm ugly today. I'm ugly all the time, but I do have my makeup on, but that's about it. Everything else is rubbish. One of the moods today. I saw mums in a care home. Rosalind, I've got a wee, if you scroll up to the top of the chat, I've got a pinned comment. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. And I'll put a wee hashtag. If you send me something, I like to give you a special shout out in the chat. So I'll give you a hashtag in your name. Only where is the hashtag? Oh, there it is on this thing. Oh, God, he's been nearly after he's been nearly over the bloody cliff. He's been nearly going. Hold on. Did I have this problem the last time? I think I might have. No, it's... There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Scarlett, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's been absolutely Baltic here, and I've still not got this right. Nothing's going smoothly the day for me. Nothing. It's going to go smooth now because I'm with yous. Yous make the difference, you see. It's a big seagull. Oh, I don't know if you've caught it this morning. That's the seagull babies all hatched. Look, there's a big guy there. Look. It's busy looking after chicks, isn't it? Big seagull. I'm sure you don't want to see seagulls, but you know what I'm like with animals. Yeah, all the wee baby seagull chicks have hatched because I heard them this morning, and when I done my video this morning, you could hear them in the background, so that made me happy and excited because I just love baby things. Anything baby. I love. And this one that's coming in now, she is going to be 1 year old in 3 days. The 9th. Her birthday is the 9th of July. 1. Which is still a wee tiny baby, isn't it? It's still a wee tiny baby. But we got her in the October. So that was July, August. Aye, about right. Aye, that was about right. We got her in October. I had the Halloween decorations up there, yeah. But don't forget, 31st of August, I start picking up my 31st of September. 31st of August is just a bit a bit too soon, Linda, but no, I've that's been all the skeletons and all that all go up. Because I like a good month of festivities. A month. And then, as soon as my Halloween stuff comes down, guess what happens? Christmas. And I know people are probably screaming at the screen saying, you know, it's July and I shouldn't be talking about them months. My daughter hates it, Sophie hates it when I start talking about Christmas and stuff. I can't help it. I'm in Christmas groups. I look at Christmas trees every single day. Every day I look at people's decorations and lights and stuff like that. As groups, there's about 4 Christmas groups I'm in on Facebook. It's how I get a bit of joy. It's how I get some joy, some twinkling lights and tinsel and Santa Claus and ho-ho-ho's and all that stuff. Yeah, she came in this morning and her face was full of dirt. And I realised she's been in the plant pots outside. My dad gave me down some plants and loads of plants, and I was determined to plant them all. So I've got loads of wee tubs and stuff outside with new plants in it. And I was sitting here and she comes in and she's covered in dirt. And I already know what's happened. And I said to her what's happened outside. And I went outside and sure enough there was a few plants that had been pulled back out. I've had to plant them again. So I'm watching her when she's coming in because she'll be in it again. She's digging and stuff like that. She loves to dig. Yeah, halfway the seagulls, they're brown. They're brown, so they are when they're brave enough to fly off the rooftops and stuff like that. They're brown feathers, and by God, now, mums and dads, and even dog mums and dads and animal mums and dads, right? We think we've got it hard, right, with our animals and with our children and grandchildren and all the rest of it. See, when these wee babies can eventually fly off the roofs, they follow the mum about 24/7, and I mean 24/7. No matter where the mum flies, the seagulls after, squawk, 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 squawk. You wake up at 2 in the morning, the baby seagulls are still squawking in the mummy's face. It is 24/7. The mummy seagull gets volleyed around and squawked it. It's bad. Anyway, guys, let me do my business before I tell you what's been going on during the week. Do you know, I'd sat down this morning because I love yous. The people that are in my wee membership club, if you're interested, I don't know if I've got a link. I think I've put the link in the... I'm sure it is. I put the link in the comment section. But if you want to be a member of the club, you get wee emojis and stuff like that. If you're a gold member, I'll give you a video every month. And I give you all a shit, no matter what. I give you a wee shout out. And look what I've done to you today. Look at this beautiful, look what I've done. See, there you are. That's what I've done for you today. I sat here and enjoyed writing all your names. So I'd like to thank lovely Ashley, thank you so much. Missouri Mystical, sweet Margaret, thank you Margaret. Sarah Louise, thank you so much. Ray ASMR, thank you. Rachel, must be Rachel. I say this every week, don't I? Thank you, Rachel. Lydia, thank you so much. Joyce, thank you very, very much. Mary, thank you so much. Randy, thank you, Randy. My sister M, thank you, M. Oh God, where was I down here? Did I get to Angela? Rachel W, Mary, Joyce. I'm just going back up. I don't know who I've missed. Deleted Channel, thank you, Deleted Channel. Molly, thank you so much. Bex, thank you, Bex. Maren, thank you so much. Melania, thank you, Melania. Edgefield Samar, thank you, Edgefield Samar. Stuart, thank you so much. Vera, thank you, my gorgeous Vera. Sloth Queen, thank you very, very much. And Caitlin gives me a wee PayPal donation every month. And it's all appreciated. Thank you, guys, just for being awesome. Being awesome and sticking with me. Sticking with me all this time. I keep saying it, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to need to get medals lots and lots of medals. Just send a medal out to you just for being my friend, because sometimes I think you might need a medal. Right, I'll tell you. I'll start with the no sad things, but maybe the triggering things. I'll start with first, and then we can just have fun and enjoy some fun chat. Mum got a placement in a care home. It's called a care hospital, so I feel better, but it's called a care hospital. Not too far away from where my dad stays. So I went up to see her. A lovely place, big. It's like a room that before beds again, but way bigger than like a hospital ward. And there's a whole big window, and there's a huge big screen TV on the wall. And she's got a good bit for her bed and her wardrobe and all the rest of it. And there's a wee community room. When you go in, there's a wee community room. And when we first went in, I could see the back of her head. I mean, she's in there. And there's lots of people. They're all exactly the same as my mum. They've all got the same thing. I can just tell with the looks on the people's faces. They all had the same thing as the dementia. So I went in anyway, and I was like, Mum, you're in here. This is what won't show me about. And a wee nurse, she was lovely. She was saying, there's your daughter up to see you, and talking away. Seemed really, the nurses seem absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. And she says, won't show your daughter where you're staying. So we went round to our wee room, so we sat in there. And it's not even like a second anymore. My mum's mind's just, as see when you finish saying a word, that's where it is now. I was saying to my mum, I says, I'm your best friend. I've been your best friend for 52 years. And she was just looking at me and going, how much money do I owe you? You know, she was just like that. But the hardest thing was she was asking for her mum. And I just said, oh, she's fine. And I hate lying about him, but I had, she's fine. She'll come up and see you tomorrow. Just you've got to humour her now. It's sad, but on the positive side, at least she's somewhere safe, that they look after her around the clock. She gets the medication she needs because she's got a wee sore hip and all that. Her hip's been sore. I think Sophie said that maybe that's got something to do with the dementia. I don't see how, but maybe it does something to people's bones. I've not been able to look it up. I've just not been able to. But she seems happy enough being there. And as long as you just talk to her, and I just sat and held her wee hand and all that. But she's safe. She is safe. So that was a thing. That all happened this week. I've had the wee fella as well. I had him overnight. No last night, the night before, I had him overnight. He is coming on leaps and bounds, guys. He used to just call me Ga, right? Ga, like that, right? But now he calls me Granny. And I'm like, oh. See, the first time I heard that, I was like, oh, choked up. I was like, I'm going to cry here. I'm just having to hold the tears back. I'm just going to cry. But see, if there's my Carolyn. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, gorgeous Carolyn. See, if I'm on YouTube, right? And he comes over, now how you've got your wee profile picture up in the right-hand corner. He comes over and he points at it and goes, and laughs at it like that every time he sees it. I'm like, that's a good looking picture too, my son. It's so... Yeah, it has. It's took a good bit of pressure off knowing that she's safe. But again, we've got to watch my dad, because my dad was saying the other day, I was in my dad's, and he said, oh, I'm thinking that we could put a couch there for your mum. Right? And I'm like, what? I says, Dad, I said, you can't, we've had this conversation. I said, you can't have Mum here, Dad. I said, although we would love that, we would love Mum to be there, it wouldn't be safe for Mum, and it wouldn't be safe for you or the dog. I mean, it's just no safe. Or somebody driving down the road, my mum could just come straight out in front of you and You know, it's it's impossible is what it was. I was looking for the word there, but the word is it's impossible. And he said to me, but somebody could come out 4 times a day. I said, but Dad, what's going to happen at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning? My mum's been getting up and going into all the other wee ladies like closets and putting on their cardigans and stuff like that. You know, she doesn't know. In fact, there was one point we said something about somebody, and she went, "I would just take something and do this for them," and I thought, "Oh God, that's a bit violent there." But we've got to just watch. We love her. I still love my mum so much, and I miss what we had together, kind of thing. But this is the best thing for now, right? That's that. I'm not want to get into it now. I'm going to have fun this afternoon. Yes, Disney make it any easy. Saying that, it probably does make it a bit easier knowing that she's safe, because see, thinking that she'd be up there with my dad, that's like, I'm not going. I'll be like, I'll need to come up and stay. I'll need to do something, because I couldn't have the two of them up there under all of that. So, oh, Carolyn, do you know something? I just want a couple of days, even a couple of days, Carolyn. Just a couple of days will do me. I'll be good. I've not been the best. I've not been able to come on and see since I started coming on here and talking to you, right? It's people like watching me, but I like being with yous, and it's almost like I'm not wanting to say yous are a therapy, yous are my friends, right? But it feels a lot better being able to get on here, talk to you, see all my usual people in the chat, just talking away about just general things that's happening in the world, and if anybody's got a problem, all that kind of stuff. And see, because I've not been on and I've not been able to see, I've been quite down. I've been really quite like, I'm feeling more like depressed than normal, I was thinking. And that's probably what it is. So, Carolyn, how freezing cold is it where you are? I had my heating on this morning, my bloody heating in July, and a house coat on. I may add on top of the heating a house coat. I've never known it to be this cold ever. Never. And I'm no one to complain about the cold. I love the cold weather, but in summer you do expect like a few weeks. Didn't you? Carolyn's got a hot water bottle. That just needs to tell everybody it's not right here. Carolyn, some of my friends from the USA had sent me wee videos and stuff of their celebrations for the 4th of July. Gorgeous sun splitting the sky, the sun. Everybody's out in t-shirts and shorts. There was parades and all that. There was folk out doing fireworks. You know, people like, oh, there's heat and stuff like that. And we're here in Scotland where our fleeces, house coats, heating on, and hot water bottles in July. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rosalind. Rosalind, if you ever need to talk, you can get me on Facebook, and whatever we talk about is confidential. I don't kiss and tell, even if people don't like me after a while. I still would never release anything that we had talked about, kind of thing. You've got to, because I don't know if any of you have dipped your toe in the drama communities. I used to go in it, you know, when I watched that Mama Bear and stuff, I used to go into the drama communities. But I got out of it because it was just all somebody's fighting with so and so. It was all just like fighting and that kind of stuff. And then I went back to it and had a wee look, and they're all still doing it. They're all still doing it. They're all. If a man's went with, like, had a relationship with them, they're releasing nudes and they're doing all this kind of revenge p word. It's crazy, is what it is. It's YouTube. And we had a general election here in the UK. That was I don't know. I'm no. talking about my political beliefs or anything like that, but by God, Labour had a landslide this year. A landslide. I kind of thought, do you know what I mean? But you just never know with general elections. You just never know what way it's going to go. But here's hoping that we can, everybody can get a better off now. I mean, I've never known prices to be so high in like the shops. Like I know about inflation and stuff like that, but usually it's like a couple of pence every year things go up. But see, you must have noticed that your groceries, if you compare your groceries to now to what they were, you could, for instance, you could buy the Asda own brand shampoo for 40 pence. 40 pence, right? You could buy that. It's like £1.20 now. £1.20 in just a couple of years. It's just no right. And see, adding that on to every single item in your trolley. What the hell was that thing? I just seen something. Have I seen that before? What the hell's this? Right, that I am sure I've been on that before. I don't know what that is. I've got a wee tab here. So this is an old computer, and there's a thing and it says fan funding. Super chat, super stickers, channel membership gift. I don't know what the hell that is. I'll just keep it on live chat. So I've not been able to get out and sit, but I have been out there planting like a mofo. Planting. Want to see all my plant? I would need to take these out one day, but it'll not be a live stream. I keep saying this because as soon as I go down my wee thing, it's like the path of doom. You get halfway down and then all internet just cuts off that wee bit there. See, if you were ever on the run allegedly for the police, I'm sure if you stood in that wee bit in my path, nobody would ever find you. So a wee bit you could just stand there forever like that. Talking about that, it was the night I had the grandson overnight, right? We're sitting here playing and stuff like that. We're watching Sesame Street, all his usual things, and all here is clip clop, and I was like, that sounds like somebody's playing the music of a horse. Somebody's playing a horse side effect. I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Somebody's got a horse side effect, or coconuts, you know, like Monty Python, like that. Clip clop, clip clop. And then I thought maybe it was a wedding, and I looked to it just to see two police officers on big horses, and I'm talking big horses, like no, like wee ponies. These were massive big horses, a white one and a black one, clip clopping all down the street. I was like, oh my God, was the grandson come out and see these horses? So he seen the horses, he wasn't as impressed as what I was, seeing police officers and horses in my neck of the woods. I've never known that. I've never, there's a lot of things happening in my life right now that's never happened to me before. That was one of them. I've never been just sitting and seen the police just ride by on their horses. I was like, and then see the day after, there was horse poo all over the roads, and I was like, see, that is proof that what I seen. Never seen that. I've seen them in the city centres, aye, and outside football matches, aye, but I've never seen them just clip clop down just random streets in my life. See if this is going to be a regular thing. I'm going to need to remember what day, and see whatever day it is, I'm going to have to go out there in a bikini or something and do a bit of sunbathing, fully make-upped up and stuff. Huge. Their horses are some size, by the way, really, really big. But aye, it was like, what the hell's happening here? you don't see that. As I say, maybe it's going to be a thing. But here, remember when that whole pandemic happened, remember? And there The only thing that I was excited about that whole time was they had said they were going to get the army member to come into your street and help out. I sat at my gate for 2 days. 2 days I sat there looking, is that them? No. That was a pure lie. That was just, do you know what? That was just to pick us up for the bad news. Bad news is this is all happening, but the army may be coming into your street every day. I was like, yeah, Jenny, true. Aye. If I was to take wee Daisy to it and she was to do a crap in the middle of the street and I was just to walk away, I would get done. I should have, Jenny, I should have bagged they gave me any excuse to go to the police station. I should have bagged the poo up and just went like that. You know, somebody has dropped this oil the roads and picked up the poo and gave them it. But then they might be on the bad side of the police. I don't want to be on the bad side of them. Well, I might. No, but the bad side in a good way. Not like the bad side like they hate you, so I wouldn't want to complain about them. But I saw the roads like that and I was going, proof. Because once you've seen a horse poo, you know what a horse poo is like on the road. And I'll tell you where you see a lot of it if you're ever interested in the horse poo. The Isle of Bute. The Isle of Bute. The Isle of Bute, you can drive round that whole island in about half an hour, right? You can drive around that island. And there's an awful lot of horse poo or the roads and stuff like that. They just leave it as well. But that's expected in a wee island. That's just that they just sweep that into the ditches and it's fertiliser. I'd love to get back to the Isle of Bute. I'd like to take the girls and the grandson away next year. Even if we could get like a wee caravan holiday for a week or something like that next year. I'd love that. I'd love to take the grandson to show him the beach and collect seashells and we used to call them baggy minnows. Jenny, I don't know if you called them that or Carolyn. We used to call them baggy minnows and you used to get a wee fishing net and you used to go and catch wee minnows and put them in a jar. But then you'd let them go. You wouldn't keep them, obviously, they would die, but we used to do that and collect them and then let them go. Aye, that would be good. And this place I was looking at is down in Ayr. There's a caravan place down in Ayr that looks quite good. And I'll have the car. And see right next to it is that hill. I don't know if any of you know this, right? That are in Scotland. And maybe some people in Scotland don't know this, right? There is a hill in Ayr. And it's an optical illusion. And it has been since this, well, forever probably. But I knew about it in the 70s. Because that was like my school trips. I remember going on an early school trip to Ayr. And it's a hill. And it looks as if it's like that. Like a hill going like this, right? And you would get out the coach. They'd stop the coach. You'd get out the coach. And we'd all either have like a ball or water. And you'd pour it on it. And it would look as if it was travelling uphill. In fact, let me see. I'm not off my nut, am I? I'm sure, no, it's definitely there, but it's the name of it. Road and right, let's see. There, the electric bray. There we are. I'm going to show you a picture of it because people will be like, what? And this is close to where Robert Burns stayed. Yeah, wait, I'll show you it. Give it to your mum. Go do it. Oh, it's a video I've clicked up. There it is. Now that's clearly going uphill, isn't it? And if you pour water in it, it'll come up this way, or whatever way. It goes opposite. There's a wee thing. Isn't that craziness? So there you are. You know, I could take the grit, although he'll not know anything there, but I want to go out and pour water on that road again. Oh, aye, it is the way I remind it to be. That was amazing. And we got to see Burns's cottage. The wee fella's too wee for that and all. See, once he's older, these places, I'd like him to take him to. Oh, what's that, Carolyn? Yes. Colzane, is that the name of it? I just know it's next to Ayr. And that was here. Remember, I was telling you about that terrible teacher that was told everybody to say Linda is a thief because I put sand in my shoe. That was that time. I wasn't so happy coming home for that trip than where it was going. She was an a-hole. Imagine saying it because I put some sand in my shoe that I was a little thief. Aye. Aye, I get that. Oh, see, Carolyn, there's a castle there now. That is right up my street. That is right up my street, a castle. Oh, aye. As I say, I've always, maybe later on, but I've always wanted to like go about the castles in Scotland because I've hardly touched on any. And I'm not talking like Stirling Castle, Edinburgh. I'm talking about other castles that maybe no have big rooms. Like the Isle of Bute, the Rossi Castle, that's got a moat round it. That's got a moat round it and a wee kind of drawbridge going in. But it's all ruins when you get in there. But still, yeah, it would be great because it's got entertainment. And this wee caravan site I'm talking about, it's got some entertainment in it for the adults. I'll just be saying to Sophie and Amanda there, you can watch the grandson and I'm just going to get right into the entertainment at night. I wouldn't be, I'd maybe have a drink a couple of times while I was there, but I want to be able to drive about. So, as you know, I don't have alcohol, and then even tomorrow I will not drive the car just because I've been drinking a day. My licence and safety of everyone is more important. And anyway, see, the next day you feel fine, but you might still have alcohol in your system. I wouldn't chance it. I've heard of people driving the next day and getting done. But places like that. But I'd like to take them. Well, I'd like to go to, as I said to you before. I told you in the car, didn't I? I don't think I showed you it. I did. I was talking about in the car. The garden, the poison garden. I'm sure I was talking about it in the car. Wait, I'll show you this. I'd love to take Sophie here. And as I said, you can hire wee mobility scooters and stuff like that and just be teaming it. Doing the poison garden. Aye, it's because these plants can kill it. I'll show you. These plants can kill, right? Look, it's all these plants. Do not touch, right? It's all these plants, like poison garden. Every it says no chat now. How do I get rid of that? Minimise. It's got all sorts. There's the big gates. Look at that. These plants can kill you. Aye. The lie. There's one plant in there that will not kill you, and it's a weed plant. And it's the only plant, incidentally, they've got a wee gate kind of thing around it, so nobody can touch it. They've left the deadly nightshade just lie out there. You touch that if you want. No, they've told everybody not to touch anything. The reason the cage is ruined, that's because folk would be taking cuttings. There'd be cuttings getting taken home. Or I don't know if people would grow the cuttings. I don't even think you can grow them. No, you can't even. Look, I can't grow a tomato, not tomato plant, tobacco plant. Let's show you this. This one is actually quite good. That's a tobacco plant. And it's doing okay out here in the kitchen, but outside is just no doing anything. Just only. So, no chance that a weed plant is going to survive. God, that's swimming now. Swimming. Oh dear. There we go. There we are. Oh, that was left open. What's this bloody fridge? Right, why is it not shutting? Yeah, it's shut now. Guess what I've done in Animal Crossing? Just seen him. We've got a new member on my Animal Crossing. There's me, Sophie, Amanda, and Jason. Jason has now got a house on my island. I'm thinking about incidentally kicking Sophie and Amanda out. Can you do that? Can you can you kick people out your island? I'm not sure. But I've decided that Jason's got his own house. He's just started. But I'm going to make it a home. Don't tell Sophie and Amanda said that. But they'll need to go. Jenny, I've got Jason on my island now. Sophie and Amanda can't have a... And I made Amanda's house... Amanda's house, you know, with a room for the grandson and all the rest of it. But if I've got Jason in a desert island, I'm sorry. Where's my wee... Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, but... or just give me a few weeks, Phil. And then you can come back to the island. Right, I'm going to go to the toilet, guys. I shall leave you here. Tell me if Daisy Doo does anything. Oh, Daisy Doo. Oh, Daisy. Daisy Doo. Daisy. Oh, Daisy Doo Doo. Aye. Do you know what? He's only got Mario's picture. He's brand new. There's Jason to the island. I'll show you him. This is how I get my kicks. Right, this is it. Seeing you get to my age and stuff, that's it. And see, a virtual boyfriend's much, much easier. Scarlett, thank you very much on my wall. I'll show you all my wee things. I've got, see, I like all my things. I've got lots of nice wee things all about the place. And then look, I've got my, look, I've got a vine. See my vine plants and stuff. And then of course this. That's what I've got. But thank you so much. I love my place. Right, let's get Jason up to show you. Be prepared. Prepare yourselves to meet him. Matt Island, he's in. I should have. Oh, I should have had Eminem in here. Why did I do a rookie mistake? I should have had Eminem, because me and Eminem have got previous in my dreams under the water. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you. It's my own. Do you know? I'm cozy. I'm about the coziness. I know a lot of people will think it's too much stuff and that, but I like my things. They mean something to me. Hello, everybody. Look, he's got a hat on. Do you want to see what his house is like so far? I'm going to be paying this house a visit many a time, many. And he'll be visiting mine many times as well. Look, I've got his like a little cabin so far. All he's got is that room and that room. Jason. He's only got a wee tiny house. Just a wee tiny house so far. I've already put like 3 million in his pockets though. I've already gave him 3 million. Jason, I've gave you 3 million. No strings attached, obviously. Oh, there she is barking. She likes to play with the next door neighbours. That's her being cheeky to them. See if they don't throw a ball for her. Right, anyway, there he is. Let's see how much cash he's got. Let me see how much I've given this man. There, 3,700,000. That's how much you mean to me, Jason. The girls do have more than that in their wee accounts, but Jason, the girls will need to just leave the island a wee while. Go and visit somebody else's island for a few weeks. It just gives me something different to do. I've got these massive ice cubes and I can't get my thing out. Oh no, I don't want to break a nail. No, I'm not breaking a nail. My nails are really good, aren't they? Look at this. This is that acrylic kit I bought on Amazon. Jenny, I've got something like 19 million. Jenny, if you need money, tell me your town and I'll come and drop some off. I have ways of getting that kind of cash. Treasure Islands, Jenny. Treasure Islands. See, the very first time you go to a Treasure Island, oh, it's manic. You just don't know what to grab. You're just speeding around that place like that. There's money, there's gold, there's pearls, there's every decoration you could ask for, all the clothes you can ask for. The only thing I never touched was my butterflies, my fossils, and what is it? Butterflies, fossils, and fish. Rafi girl, good afternoon. That's the only thing I didn't get on these trains. Everything else I got. I've got pools, I've got lifeguard seats, I've got recipes. I've got everything. And cash and everything. But I thought it would take the thing out of the game if I was to get the collectibles and stuff like that you get yourself. So I've not got all of my fish. I've got all my fossils. I've not got all my fish and I've not got all my butterflies. And every first of the month they bring out something else. So I'm always looking forward to that. Oh, Saltcoat, yeah, Saltcoat's beautiful wee place. Only that was where that teacher stayed that was bad to me. Yeah. Do you know, I remember here, I will tell you this, I don't think my granny liked my mum. And I've just kind of realised this over the past wee while that I don't think my granny liked my mum, but they pretended they liked each other. As my dad's mum. Because I remember as a wee girl, right, we went to Ayr, me and my granny went to Ayr one day for a day out. And I remember her telling me this heartwarming story. And she said, do you know, one of your daddy's ex-girlfriends stayed here? And I was like, did she? Yes. And she was the most beautiful looking young lady in the world. And not only was she beautiful looking, but her nature was so beautiful. And I was raised Catholic, and not even that. But she would be helping out at chapel. She would go to chapel every single day and help out. And I remember going, oh, I wish my dad would have married her. I wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have been here. And then I'm like, imagine my granny telling me that story. And I'm like, oh, I wish Dad would have married somebody else. What the hell? Thank you, Elle. Thank you, Rafi girl. Yeah, 3 days and she's going to be 1. Can't believe it. But she's still a wee baby. She's still funny as hell. I can tell when she's playing with you, Rafi girl, because I hear her going, boof, and then nothing, and then roof, and then nothing. She loves just to run, like zoomies, people would call it. We call it dandra dance. See how people call it animals doing zoomies? We call it down, down. And that makes them go even faster. See if you do that noise to them, they go for it. I know, crazy. But crazy and happy. She's so funny. She's funny, and each wee fur baby you've got are completely different. I could never get another Poppy, I could never get another Mr. Mikey, but I've got a wee Daisy, and she is just completely different from the other ones I've had. Oh, is it? Oh, Rafi girl, can't believe she's 1 already. On Friday, I can't believe that. The year has went in fast, hasn't it? Listen, but this has been one of the worst years of my life. Has been this, and I've been through years that have been told I'm had cancer. This has been probably the worst year. It's been absolutely, and I'm frightened to say that because see, every time I say that, something else happens because it's if that's not enough. Linda, wait till you. Let's see how she. It's the aliens. Let's see how she handles this situation. I'm sure it. Oh, she's happy today. Throw something in there. Throw something in there. That's it. No, look, she's crying. That's it. Good. That's the way it feels. That's. And I'm not even kidding on. That's the way it feels sometimes. I have been like, why? And I feel bad about asking why, but why? Every cloud has got a silver lining and stuff. And today can be your worst day, and see, tomorrow might be the best day of your life. You just never know what's round the corner. That's what I keep trying to tell myself night and night after night, over and over. Rafi girl, I'm already planning where my Christmas tree's gone this year. Yeah, right there in the middle of the window. Because I've got this unit here, and I don't want to be moving my unit about, so I'm just going to put it smack bang right there in the middle. So on the 1st of November, yep, the 1st of November, I'm going to be the only one in my neck of the woods that's going to have a full-on Christmas tree up there with things all over the windows and lights and snow and Christmas music belting out. I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just at that. I don't care anymore. Leave me alone. Just let me be happy with my Christmas tree, my lights. See, with me, it's not even about the presents. It's the whole feeling. That's how, when Sophie was like, Mum, stop talking about Christmas. What do you mean you don't like Christmas, about the presents? I don't even think of that. And then I think, oh, I'm meant to buy stuff now, ain't I? I have not bought a Christmas present yet, and that I'm running late because usually by this time I've got about 3 or 4 presents in. Nothing this year. Get me go. Rafi girl, where are we all going to go for a Christmas shopping? Because by God, that town centre's the worst ever, isn't it? Just as well I can drive. Do you know, I'm thinking maybe I should take the girls out to Stirling's got, see, Stirling Shopping Centre, that's got, I'm sure that's got a Lush and stuff in it. That's a good shopping centre. And I drove by the Falkirk Shopping Centre the other day because my mum's wee place isn't far away from there. So I could go to the Falkirk, and I'm pretty sure that's, look, anything's better than what we've got up there. Rafi girl will tell you. See, if we go up our town centre, do you know we've got to sneak in and out all the buckets that are holding the water that's dripping through the roof? I kid you not. There's posts about it all over the place. We've got to duck and dive in and out like that. And everybody's as miserable as F. So I'm thinking, let's go somewhere happy. Stirling and Falkirk. It's Dundee, Jenny. We should be twin cities. We're twins of Braun in France. There's a poor place in France called Braun, and we are the twin city. And God help them if they've got what we've got, which I'm doubting. I'm thinking their twin city, that's going to be full of beautiful things, isn't it? Sky will know. Sky will be able to tell me. No matter our place. No, in fact, the shopping centre I go in to get my prescription is like, you run the gauntlet of pigeon shit. That's it. And there's about 3 shops left in that shop. And one of them happens to be the bloody chemist that I go to, right? So you're ducking and diving, all that. And if that's not, then you've got the wee Neds, which are extra Nedish, where I go, extra Nedish. And they've got a wee barricade around a Christmas tree, and it's a real tree. It's a real tree, and they've just took a bunch of tinsel just through it. Like that. That's it, lads. Let's get home. That was a long day today. That's it. It triggers me. Yous have seen what I'm like with my Christmas trees, right? I put my tree up, and see, once it's up, it's no up. Because I'll sit here and I'll go, I don't like where that bauble is. And I'll have to go up and I'll move it. And then I'll sit down and I'll go, oh, but that tinsel's no, right? And I'll get up, and it's like that throughout. Because see, with the weight of your baubles and stuff like that, after like the tree been up for a couple of weeks, your branches start to dip down. So I'm constantly tweaking it like that. Like, it's going to be Christmas trees. It's going to be like that for me. And I feel like going, who would steal the tree? Who would want to steal it? The only people that want to steal it, if you're wanting to use for firewood's the only reason you'd steal that bloody tree. They've got a cheek to put a barricade around it. What the hell? Clean up the pigeon shit. It's honestly, I'm not wanting to dox the place, do you know what I mean? Or I would, do you know, see if I can get pictures of it without the name of the place. Just put it up. Because you won't believe how, you'll be thinking I'm exaggerating. It's like, and each time you go, you've got a sneaky suspicion you might be mugged. You've got that in the back of your mind as well. You make sure, see, when I've took yous there and left my phone in the car with yous on it, I've been terrified they'd come back and yous would be gone. Gone, stole. It's and that's where I grew up. My school was just straight across from that place. That's where I grew up. My school was the school in Gregory's, girl. See if you have seen that movie, Gregory's, girl, that was my school. I went to that school. I played hockey on that football pitch. No good hockey. Used to take the ankles. See a hockey stick to your ankle, that is sore. But guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm going to go take all this off, and then I'm going to get settled in and watch the football. There's football on tonight, so I'm going to be watching that. My tennis has been on. I have seen none of it. That is unheard of for me. I watch the tennis every year. The tennis I've got on every year. I've seen no matches. I've been just, that's how busy stuff has been. We've got the football, and then we've got the Olympics. Come on. I'm looking forward to that, although we won't do very good. I like to shout on the USA, because they're always really good. The USA is always good at all the sports. We're alright like with curling and stuff like that, but that's the Winter Olympics. I can't think if there's anything that we're good at, really. Anyway, I love yous all so much. I don't know when I'll be back to see yous, but there is a video coming up on Tuesday of me tapping on my perfume bottles and stuff like that. It was just a wee one I done in my room this morning. But if I get on, if I've got a day free, I will be on to talk to yous, and I love yous. If yous need me, get me on Facebook, and as I said, if we're talking and stuff, I don't divulge what we've been talking about. And I love you, love you, love you, love you so much, and I'm going to give you a big kissy now. Bye everyone.